welcome to our small internet podcast named LowerBitrate. The episode is number 59, and your gut will be punched if you don't sub to the YouTube. Hello.
Hello, welcome to episode 59, as Lou said. I will not gut punch you, but please do subscribe to our YouTube. Thank you.
Check out our website, pretty crispy. All the info is there, everything that you need. Discord, OnlyFans links, my Amazon wish list of plushies, all of that. So, how you been? How's your week?
Oh, it's been crazy. I am preparing for another brain zap on this coming Thursday, round 1. This is to help daily headaches, so hopefully this will be a big relief. And the other thing taking up my time, besides preparing for that, is the foster kitty. He had a inquiry on the website. Someone was interested in adopting him. It's just an initial inquiry. I got so excited. But I haven't heard back after like a couple of emails back and forth. So I was like, oh no. But anyway, please keep sending good vibes to Cash the foster kitty. He deserves a good home. He's a good cat. He picks on my dog. It's kind of funny. He is totally unfazed and unafraid of my dog, but my dog's afraid of him. And so he'll just appear like from under the couch. Like when my dog is walking by, he'll just like stick out half his body and be like, hello, all of a sudden out from under the furniture. My poor dog.
Like the boogeyman.
Mm-hmm. The cat's running the house. He decided he could no longer be contained. I have a cattery room, like for everything a cat could ever want in that room, all these toys, even a camera for me to watch him and make sure he's okay. And he decided he can't be contained anymore and knows how to escape. So free reign of the house, my poor dog.
That's funny.
I haven't played really any games. I did try to play Animal Crossing. Well, I did play Animal Crossing. Oh, I'm so stressed about my flowers and all my weeds still. But I'm still trying to go for those gold roses and like maybe get another Lily of the Valley. But it's slow going. Right now I have black roses, which you need to get gold roses. So, man, I got to get that 5-star island. I was a little confused, though, because there was a carnival update, like carnival, not like carnival, like circus. But I couldn't find how to start it. So it was just winter as usual in Animal Crossing for me. So I was hoping this week you could tell me how to start it, but so far no luck.
I think it is date locked. Like it is something that's supposed to happen at a later date.
Later date? I thought it was coming out like January 27th.
The update came out January 27th, but I think it starts sometime in February, I want to say. I want to say maybe like 4 days before Valentine's Day, or maybe 5 days or something like that.
So you can do, I guess they're not doing maybe a Valentine's theme. What about all the dates that need to go down?
I don't know. There might be that too. It might be hidden. Who knows?
We shall see.
Hush, hush. But
something I'm a little confused on is I've stopped time traveling like it's present time in my game. All my store sells, well, the like special item in the corner is just Kwanzaa candles. I'm like, how long does Kwanzaa go on for? It would have been really cool if they would do like maybe a Chinese New Year item. I don't know. I don't understand why all through December and now through January, I would like to buy more things, please.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway, how was your week?
Stressful. I've been playing the usual Path of Exile, going through the motions. Nothing special about that. God of
Soulless.
War. Yeah, it is
Oh
soulless.
yeah.
Mindless grinds for no rewards. Um,
God of War on your PS5.
mm-hmm. Yep, that's been going good. I didn't realize it was at 30 frames per second, but apparently a patch is supposed to come out sometime this week that pushes it to 60 and at 4K. So thumbs up. The game looks so good. Such a good game.
Cool. You should
Um,
stream it.
no, that's a thing on the TV. I'm not moving anything. I'm good. I have no interest in streaming games.
Just point a camera towards your whatever you're sitting on, just do like a couch stream.
Nah.
Sorry, these are all bad ideas.
um, I watched one episode of Lupin.
Yeah.
Interesting so far. I'm not fully. I don't hate it, so I'm gonna go back to it. But currently, caught the girlfriend up on Wandavision. 2 thumbs up for that one. She's enjoying it, and we are going through. We're rewatching. I'm rewatching. She's watching for the first time, The Mandalorian.
Oh, cool.
She's at that point in the Star Wars saga before she watches, the disappointment of episode 7 through, what is it, 9? Um, so yeah, funny thing about that, I watched all the episodes on my computer and I never watched them. I never watched them on the TV. Oh
Yeah.
man, it looks so good. Looks
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah. Awesome.
Looks so crispy, so good. I'm enjoying it because I kind of forgot about season 1. So reliving that is pretty cool. And then I think
what an art piece it was.
yeah, it's just a beautiful show all around. And I last thing, lost a ton of money in the stonk game. Like I didn't throw too much. I mean, I threw like fun bucks at it. You know what I mean? Like, money I don't mind losing. But holy shit, does it not hurt any less?
Yeah.
Oh man, what a fucking dumpster fire. And you drizzled it with like, I don't know. It's a dumpster fire full of lost and found fleshlights. That's pretty much how I can describe it. It is rancid, disgusting, a lot of shit going on. If whatever, use me as your vehicle to live vicariously through. Do not do this anymore. Don't feel the FOMO. When you feel FOMO in real life, you lose money. Bad things happen to you. Don't do it. I'm holding the bag. What that means is I made someone else get rich or made someone else money. Don't be me. PSA over.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I lost like 2 million bells in the turnip market in Animal Crossing 2 weeks ago.
This is the second time that bells have been referenced in regards to me talking about the stock market, the real stock market.
It's because you call it stonks.
It is stocks. Listen, if I could say one last thing about it, 2 last things. To the hedge fund managers, I hope your wife's boyfriend treats her right. Special fuck you. And diamond
Anything
hands.
else?
Yeah, diamond hands, no weak hands. Those who know what that means will know.
Is that a quote from The Wolf of Wall Street or that Adam Sandler movie?
Oh no. Maybe. I know I'm not fucking leaving is one of them. I don't know. Who knows? The memes are funny. Losing money is not funny.
Oh, when the memes get expensive, just let them be memes.
Very expensive memes.
Wow. Well, sorry. Sorry about that. That sucks.
Yeah, it's fine. It's cool. Um, so okay, we're moving on. Mario 3D World,
Yeah.
Bowser's Fury. You're hype about this still, right?
Bowser's furry. Yeah.
You're hype. Still hype.
Yeah, I pre-ordered it. I'm
Nice.
looking forward to it. Nintendo, fuel the hole. I mean, no, fill the hole, not fuel the hole in my soul, please, like you did with Animal Crossing.
That's a hard ask.
I don't care. I need salvation again.
Okay.
I'm looking
So
forward to playing it no matter what.
yeah, I think I'm a little bit excited for it. A little bit. Not a ton, but a little bit. Because I know that the Destiny update, we even talk about Destiny. Destiny update's coming next week, and I know that it's gonna be fun for all of 20 minutes. So anyway, there's pretty much, I mean, if you live by a Walmart, usually they have $10 off of games, like off the top, right? So I
Cool.
don't live by a Walmart. So if you're like me and don't live by a Walmart, Best Buy, check your emails if you're signed up for Best Buy and just type in Super Mario 35 and they'll give you a coupon that is for the 10th anniversary or 35th anniversary for Mario, but it's $10 off. And it works with the new Mario game that's coming out on the 12th, which is Super Mario 3D World with Bowser's Fury. So if you were on the fence of picking it up, like I was, and I didn't want to pay $60 for it,
Yeah.
pick it up.
Yeah, it's probably a $40 game, but I'm desperate for a new game. I also like picking up new games because my nephew's like, Auntie, do you have a new game? So I like being able to show him new things. A demo I played, a friend recommended Box Boy, and there's a demo on the Switch. I don't think the game is on sale anymore. It might still be, but it's a little indie if you like puzzle platformers, which I do. Give it a try. Really interesting. Would be a fun game to stream.
Nice.
I found it challenging.
Hmm. You have any other games you want to talk about before we ramsack into TV?
I can't think of anything. But let's get some new content. Come on, Nintendo.
Oh, hold on. There's one thing that I wanted to talk about, and I think we talked about this before, maybe like 8 months ago or 6 months ago. We
Okay.
mentioned something about a Switch Pro, right? Um, I don't think that's happening, and I'll tell you why. The Switch for the I believe this holiday season surpassed almost 80 million consoles. Almost 80 million consoles. And I want to say some of the games, I mean Animal Crossing was one of the games that was up there with
Mm,
sales. But this, there's no way that they're going to make another console when they're selling 79.87 million consoles shipped worldwide.
yeah. I
And
think they'll just keep pumping out cool versions of it.
yeah, and that's what they're pretty much hyped on. So, what do you think the top selling game for the Switch was?
Was it Super Smash Brothers?
No, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Really?
Yeah, but I think this is kind of skewed because most of the Switches, or at least a good portion of them, come with this game baked in.
Yeah, that's why I was like, no, 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 no. I
Right.
thought it was going to be Breath of the Wild or because that was Game of the Year.
So, okay, if you bar Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, it's Animal Crossing, followed by Super Smash Bros. With 22.85 million. Then another almost 4-year-old game, Breath of the Wild. Pokemon Sword and Shield,
Yeah.
20.35. Super Mario Odyssey. Super Mario Party is follow that. And then this one surprised me. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee with 13 million units.
Yeah,
Splatoon
those
2, which I thought
okay.
Splatoon would be a little bit higher because it's kind of like their premier like shooter game, I guess.
Yeah, but okay. I don't want to make people angry, but it's not that great.
Splatoon, really? I don't know. Hit or miss.
Maybe because I didn't have like a squad to play with, but I don't know.
It was kind of sweaty.
Yeah, I was just terrible at it. That's why I'm salty.
Okay, me too. And then new Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. So yeah, I don't see them actually pushing any Switch Pro. And on top of that, right? The graphics card like landscape horrible. I don't feel as bad buying the computer with 3080 inside of it because you can't find a 3080. I've tried to manually get one for a friend that was trying to build a PC, and then they would like give me the money and I'd ship it to them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. They get botted to oblivion. And then
Yeah.
on top of that, right? There was a tariff tax or a tariff on the GPUs that make them over $1,000 retail price. It's like 25%. So I don't think anybody realistically is going to be making a new, brand new console. Like I know that the PS5 and the Xbox, were in production previously to,
Mm-hmm.
2020 at the very least on some form or some level. Yeah, I don't think Nintendo's going to be doing this. So, and I think their stance is pretty much like games, 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 which I'm not opposed to, right? As long as the Switch has never disappointed me in running a game.
True.
So, yeah, nerd stuff. Cool.
Well, I wanted to mention something else, TV related and Nintendo related. I saw a headline before we recorded that there was supposed to be a live action Zelda show that they scrapped.
Good. Thank you. Okay. For me, Zelda is one of those things where you would need to have such a big budget to actually pull it off. Otherwise, you start ending up like with Super Mario Bros. With John Leguizamo.
Which is a gem.
But it's trash. It's production wise, it's trash. It looks cheesy. It's cheesy. It's a cheesy cult classic. It's one of those movies that's so bad that it's good, but it would be a show, right? So you would just be suffering for, 8 to 13 hours at least. Yeah. Movie? Show? Mm-mm. No.
Boo.
No. Unless you give like, John Favreau the reins, then maybe.
I wonder how they would go about that. Like, hopefully they would make it true Nintendo style, which is like Nintendo Japan, I feel like, for the rest of the world to enjoy.
I wouldn't be against that, to be honest. If they were to do like a subtitled show, I don't give a fuck.
Or they could go like Avatar, The Last Airbender, the movie. It'd just be a nightmare fest, an appropriation, of a show.
Hmm. Yeah.
All right, anyway, just wanted to mention that because nerd news. So you want to talk about more TV?
Yeah. Let's talk about Wandavision episode 4.
I really like this one.
Yeah, shout out to Lagnus. He kind of called it in the Discord. He's been posting spoiler tags of what he thought it was, and he was right. So this show is planted basically 3 weeks after Hulk snaps in the movie in Endgame to bring everybody back. So Vision is dead. in in the universe at this point. So it really I don't know, it really dials this in on like I don't think that Wanda's, under a spell of somebody else's. I think it's her. I want to say coping. If that's
Yeah.
weird flex, but okay. Um, yeah, such a weird thing to do. But yeah, she's basically coping and putting up this show. What's her name? Monica Rambeau, right?
Mm-hmm.
She yeah, she gets sucked into this place. I kind of like how it's sequenced. Like before we saw the drone go in with Monica. We saw the drone, be converted to this old like timey thing.
A
And then
helicopter.
yeah, and the guy in the beekeeper suit was actually in like some fancy extraterrestrial suit that got turned into a
Hazmat.
beekeeper thing. So yeah, we're I I I think this was a good. What do you think about them not continuing the decades? I think they will continue to do the decades because I think we saw some sneak peeks.
Mm-hmm.
Did you enjoy like back to reality? I guess.
Yes, because I was like, yawn, here come the 80s. Oh, like it was I liked it a lot, and I liked the feel of the show. It reminded me of these like sci-fi shows that I like Eureka or Haven, where it's just this small town with a really strange occurrence. Government, black suits running all around. I liked it. I want to see more. I also like the people in it. Like I really like Monica Rambeau, and I like Randall Park, who plays the same agent from Ant-Man. Ant-Man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I like him a lot. He's in a lot of comedies. He's very funny.
Yeah. I love the. This is what I'm saying with the continuity of the MCU. Like that magic trick, right? That he did in the very beginning of him being introduced in the episode. That was carried over from Ant-Man.
Oh, I didn't even like remember or
Yeah, like
file that away.
Scott Lang was learning magic while he was under house arrest. And he, carried that over. He wanted to I think he mentioned like off the cuff in one of the movies that he wanted to learn, and then they basically tell you in this that he learned. And then I think we
Yeah.
saw
Cute.
what's her name? I don't remember her name. She's a doctor though. I like to refer to her as Budget Zoe Deschanel, right?
Oh, that's Kat Denning.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Scuff
she's from
Zoe.
Thor.
I know, Scuff Zoe. Budget Zoe. Yeah, she's cool. I like her in this. She's like she breaks it up. Like she breaks up the I guess seriousness of it.
Yeah, I liked her a lot. Playing the Maverick nerd role.
Yeah. Yeah, I like how all these old characters are coming through, and you could tell that Disney put a lot of money into this. A lot of budget went into this because that was one of my worries, right? Like I originally thought that they were going to do all of this, weird decade, hunting or decade moving around show and not actually bring the MCU forward or, bring it in with like some budget. I thought it was just going to be like some side piece. But I did notice one thing that kind of got, I don't know. I think it was like one of those lines that's meant to be if you saw this movie, but this movie didn't come out because of the whole pandemic shit. The Eternals. Yeah. I think the Eternals were supposed to have like a more oomph effect when they said that we have, enemies and allies in space. When she went back, when Monica went back to Shield or Sword, I think that was supposed to be like the zinger, like, oh yeah, be hype. But
you know what I just got? Guess what I just got?
What?
Sword and Shield.
that dawned on me after I saw it the second time when I was watching it on the
It's too
TV.
busy trying to pick up on the freaking acronyms. Like, wait, what is this place?
Yeah, I honestly, to be honest with you, I'm a fake nerd because I didn't even know Sword existed in the comics. I thought it was
I
just
didn't
Shield.
either.
So
Yeah.
that must have been some like I don't know if it's maybe it was I don't know. I've never seen it before. And granted, I'm not like huge into the comic books or haven't been in the past. So I mean, I know what I need to know basically, like the big things, not the smaller, stories.
Yeah.
Yeah, these actors and actresses are fantastic in this show. One of my I upon rewatching the other episodes, the earlier episodes,
Mm-hmm.
the Vision, the comedy from Vision in the earlier
Mm-hmm.
episodes, it kind of grew on me.
Yeah.
It was just it was a little jarring at first. I was like, I don't know.
It's tough when Vision has to be funny
Right.
because Vision isn't funny. Vision's like watching Data try to tell a joke. Like, just it's a computer trying humor. It doesn't work. So when Vision, and so that I think you have to get through 2 layers. But the reason it's funny, and Vision is funny without trying. Like, he's this all-knowing being, that lives in this human world. So his anything he says, it's like Drax from Guardians. It's just funny inherently.
Yeah, but Drax has like the moron like escape. Like he says this because he's a moron, but I don't think they ever did anything in the past to make Vision funny. It was maybe it was like dry humor, but I don't know.
Well, have they done anything to make Wanda funny? I mean, isn't that the point?
Yeah, maybe I'm a little biased, but
I think he works. I guess some people didn't find him funny, but humor is subjective. So
that's true.
either it works or it doesn't. You like it or you don't. That's why comedy is so hard to judge.
Yeah, I mean that's why I was a little bit more receptive to it. Like I kind of it got a couple of chuckles out of me on the second watch, but I
Mm-hmm.
guess it's like just his upbringing and like what he is and what I know that he is. Why it's a little bit less believable to think that he would be funny or find that funny versus like Wanda, because I know Wanda's a human. You know what I mean? I don't know
Yeah,
that
but none
human
of this
bias.
is funny though. Like, Wanda's scared,
She's scared.
right? Like, she's like, no, like when she sees the beekeeper, like she's afraid of like people finding out that they don't belong, that she's just afraid of a lot of things,
Well,
right? Like,
to be fair, she did a really shitty job of masking her being there because she brainwashed the cops to say that Westview doesn't exist. And there's a big fucking sign right there that says
that was
Westview.
funny. Yeah.
I'm like, okay, Avenger, but you're not really that smart. Hello?
All right.
Half baked. Yeah, but this is cool. I think they're gonna go back to the earlier uh themes with a decade theme. So I think we're due for the 80s, which I'm pretty pumped for, and the 90s. And I think we saw 2000s, right? Wasn't the 2000s supposed to be like Everybody Loves Raymond when he's in the fucking robe?
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, there's a I want to say sneak peek or whatever that you could watch like after the episodes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's gonna get spicy. I'm excited. We're halfway through. I'm excited. I'm here for the ride.
Okay. Halfway through such a little season. The
Yeah.
episodes are so short, but I think that'll work. We don't need this to be drawn out.
Nope. Because it could
There's no
get
like scenery, you know?
right. It could get old real quick.
Yeah, you're
Like
right.
bite-sized little things, like little quips and stuff like that, and just get out. Just stop it while it's hot. Get out and then move on because I I was a little bit skeptical about the runtime of the episodes being like 24 minutes or so, like a traditional TV show with commercials baked in. But yeah, I don't think I could be able to stomach 40 minutes of this.
Exactly.
Or, 60 minutes of this. Bite-sized chunks, I'm okay with.
Yeah, they did a really good job of paying homage to sitcoms. Like they hinted about that in the press, but I like that it is a sitcom.
Yeah.
And it took a break from being a sitcom, for this one little episode.
Yes. You want to move on?
Yeah, there's something I wanted to bring up that I forgot to mention earlier. I did this week watch a lot of Preacher. Have you seen that?
No. It's the AMC show, right?
Yeah.
No, never seen it.
All right. It's the most irreverent thing I think I've ever seen. It's a dark comedy. It's a lot of things. But holy shit, that show's nuts. If anybody's seen it, please help me try to cope with what I saw. Anyway.
Did you watch the entire thing?
No.
Okay. Where is it on? Where are you watching it on?
I think Hulu.
Okay. Yeah.
Or is it on Netflix? No, it's not on Netflix.
Hulu.
Well, The Little Things, starring, as you wrote here, Denzel Washington.
Well, before every Monday, before hey, don't talk about Denzel like that. Every Monday we do a movie night. We do it in the Discord. Check the website LowerBitrate.com. There's a Discord button you can click. It'll take you to a direct invite to the Discord. There's 3 channels there. There's the regular podcast where you can give us feedback or just talk about something, vent about something, correct me because I'm always wrong. Do it there. If you're going to talk about things that people may not have seen, all I could suggest is putting spoiler tags so people have to consent to click it. But every Monday we watch a movie or anime or whatever it is. Check it there. The next movie we're going to be watching, this is going to be a double header. It's going to pay attention. Friday, we're going to watch Train to Busan. Now, Friday is not the day that we run movies. I'm doing this so that people who want to watch the sequel to Train to Busan Peninsula, which is the sequel title, can do so without having to not know what the fuck is going on. So Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central, I myself will be running this. I'll also, if you would like a link to the movie, wink, wink, I can provide that for you if you can watch it on your own time. If you can't make it on Friday, cool. But Monday, we're going to be watching the Train to Busan Peninsula sequel together at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. Bring snacks. I know you have leftover snacks from the Super Bowl, so bring them. Thank you. Now, The Little Things with Denzel.
Denzel Washington.
Yeah, you're going to have to take the reins on this because I fell asleep.
Yeah, you are way off with like what you thought the ending was. Okay. So, The Little Things. There were a couple moments I really liked in this movie, but it was boring overall. You can stream it because it's free, but just prepare to be watching a 2-hour episode of True Detective. So a little bit, I'm going to spoil it. It stars Rami Malek, who's Mr. Robot, and Denzel Washington. And there was one more.
Jared Leto.
Thank you. Forgettable. But, did not like Jared Leto. Maybe if they had cast a better villain, I would have liked it. So Denzel Washington is this old cop that for some reason disappeared out of LA. They're not sure why. We find out it's because he had a massive breakdown over this case he couldn't let go. So what happens is then he's back in LA, gets kind of stuck there, gets sucked into a case that Rami Malek is working on. So he's like the young gun, and then Denzel Washington is like the grumpy veteran. And they try to solve these homicides involving young women that have the same like murder scene over and over again. There's a lot of kind of pointless side plot. Like we meet Denzel Washington's ex-wife for some reason. It doesn't really go anywhere until there was like a mini climax where we think it's the ending. We think we're going to find Rhonda, who's the last missing girl, and they can't find her anywhere. They even want to just find her remains. And so Jared Leto leads them out to the desert and has Rami Malek digging these graves over and over and over again, trying to find her. And he's like, oops, nope, it must be over here. Oops, just a game going on. And it was maddening. It was like, why is Mr. Robot letting this happen? But he does. And then finally, of course, predictably, he snaps. He hits Jared Leto with the shovel. He kills him, which is really traumatizing for this young cop. And Denzel Washington helps him cover it up. And we find out the reason why Denzel Washington is kind of like a no-name cop, even though he's been a cop for decades, and he had to leave LA, is because he did the same thing. He killed who was a victim that kind of got the jump on him. She like surprised out of a bush and scared him, and he shot her and killed her. She would have been another victim of the crime where they found the crime scene. So it's like repeating the cycle. It's the little things that gets you caught, Denzel Washington says. So he has to destroy all this evidence again and help Rami Malek start his career like all over again. It ends with Denzel Washington burning all of Jared Leto's things, which makes it seem like he just left town, but he's burning all of his belongings. And we see interspersed with this burning scene is Rami Malek back at home, and his wife brings him an envelope that is from Denzel Washington. He opens it up, and inside was a red beret. And Rhonda, last time she was seen, she would always wear this red beret when she was jogging. So it made us think that, sure enough, murdering Jared Leto was the best thing to do in the end. He was the serial murderer. But then the ending shot is Denzel Washington throwing away a brand new package of barrettes that he took the red one out of. So it was all pointless. There was really no climax. Like the ending, I thought I was going to be watching like another Seven or something kind of mystical like True Detective. Nothing really happened.
I didn't see this movie, so wouldn't you think that, based on the little I saw before I fell asleep, don't you think that he was traumatized by him being, I guess, like the top cop, right? The top homicide cop, and not being able to catch the person, right? Am I getting that correct? He didn't
Which
catch
person?
the person that killed those women way back in the
Denzel.
day. Yeah, Denzel.
Yeah.
So he didn't catch them. I think that he was like throwing him a lifeline, throwing him a bone, right? Like giving him the closure that he needs so that he doesn't end up like him. Lame.
All right. It wasn't very fulfilling though. You're like, man, just kind of a story about crooked cops getting away with it.
Yeah, it's a little lame. Most of this shit was like Fisher Price, My First True Detective. You know what I mean? I've seen this before. That's why I fell asleep. I honestly tried to give it a fair shake, but
yeah,
the exposition and the fucking like, just the him slowly going to the other side where the building was to just sit there and just like take it in, and the other guy was like, "Oh yeah, that was you, big boy." Like I'm like, dude, kiss already, and then just end the movie.
Yeah. There was a lot of like driving in the movie for no reason. That's what made it boring. It could have been 15 minutes shorter if they had just done a little cut shot of all those driving. Like we didn't need to see the route from New Mexico to LA and then all over LA. I didn't need to see that. There was nothing special about it.
Yeah, nothing stood out to me in this movie. And Rami Malek is usually a fantastic actor, but this part
Same
they
with
put him
Denzel.
in,
Yeah.
This part, maybe it was like the source material. I don't know if the writing was weak or just the story in general was weak, but I don't know. And it needed a little oomph, and it was lacking this. So I would not see this in theaters. Save your money. I don't even think you can, or at least majority of the country can't. So
See it at an AMC near you.
yeah, please. And when you go to AMC, do me a favor. Get 2 popcorns, 2 sodas, and whatever else. Get yourself some gummies or something, or some chocolate if you don't like gummies. Offset my losses, please. Thank you.
Oh, that did not go the way I thought it was. I thought it was about to take a turn.
No. Just spend all your money at AMC. Half of
All
your
right.
check. Pretend it's a, e-girl on Twitch that you want a tier 3 sub to, but it's not. Just movies. Anyway. 1 out of 10 for this movie.
Yeah, not great. Another at least we didn't pay for it, you know?
Question. This is another movie in the saga of HBO Warner Bros deal, right? HBO Max, where you can stream it and, watch it in theaters. I don't know why you would. This or Wonder Woman?
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Wonder Woman.
Wow. Damn.
This was so boring.
Damn. That's a hot take.
Well, Rami Malek had some good scenes. Denzel did not. I'm sorry. They didn't give him anything to work with here.
Yeah, he was like
Rami
sad cop.
Malek got to go insane. I don't know. Denzel just can't pull off the kind of just like stare acting, like the solemn face anymore because he looks different than he did 20 years ago. I just feel like he should be putting a little bit more out there. I don't know. I don't want to be critical of him.
No,
It's not like
you can be critical because Denzel's a fantastic actor, and yeah, he's not 35 anymore, where he could just look inside the camera and create a tsunami in the fucking movie theater. But he's not a bad actor. You know what I mean? Like he has some nuance to him. But when you make him stare in the fucking camera, like what am I supposed to do? Plug into his brain and see what he's thinking? Like, I don't know.
Yeah. A lot of staring, a lot of driving on Denzel's part. They didn't give him enough to work with. But Rami Malek, they let him go insane and really have like, we saw his breakdown happen on screen, which opposed to Denzel's happened off screen. So just a better performance from Rami Malek, but only because they gave him a moment where he went crazy. You would have liked it out in the desert, right before and after he like clocks Jared Leto with the shovel. May I just say, I didn't even mention Jared Leto's performance because he's not even really worth mentioning. It was bad. He played just a predictable, flavorless, bland serial killer.
Plot twist. Rami Malek didn't clock him in the head for making him dig all those graves. He really clocked him in the head for that Joker performance that he put out. He
actually killed him.
Yeah, no more Joker for you. Clock.
What has Jared Leto been good in?
Dallas Buyers Club, and that's it.
Okay.
I've besides that film, and you could even make an argument that Matthew McConaughey kind of steals it. Like, runs away with it. Both of them are good, but yeah, I haven't seen anything. He was a little weird in Blade Runner 2049. And, everybody knows what happened to the Joker. So, yeah.
He's just trying so hard to be weird. We're like, dude, you're weird enough. Just, stop overacting.
Yeah, it might be time for another 30 Seconds to Mars album. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, take a break. Focus on your music for a little bit, Jared Leto. Things haven't been so great recently.
Yeah.
Harsh.
I remember Jared Leto talking. I think I woke up in a fever dream. I heard Jared Leto talking while we were watching the movie, fell back asleep, and I thought that was the end because the next time I woke up, everybody was talking about the film,
Yeah,
and
you
that's
were
what I.
off with the ending. I was like, ba ba ba. There were 2 more endings after that one. Not worth
Yikes.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, I would have wished the movie was so vague and ambiguous. None of the crimes got solved. I wish they had left it open ended. Like, did Jared Leto actually do it? Did he not? As opposed to tying it up with a pretty little barrette that, I don't know, made it seem hollow. I know people don't like the stories that don't get wrapped up pretty with a conclusion, but I feel like it would have really worked here. It would have made the movie better.
I mean, it's hit or miss, right? Like some movies that don't end with a conclusion, you got a sufficient enough journey to warrant that. You know what I mean? To answer some, pose some questions about the ending. But like, I don't know. Like, I think that was a sad attempt at trying to leave it open by showing the audience that he put the little bow inside of the envelope. Yeah, leave this franchise or movie or idea. Leave that back in the
Nothing
script
about
book.
it. It just didn't feel good. Like the Brett in the bag, you were like, so I'm supposed to feel happy that this cop is getting away with murder? Like, pretty cold blooded murder, too.
Yeah, man, I wish they would have done like some product placement on the bag, like it's a McDonald's beret or something. That would have been funny.
Like a Pepsi barrette,
Mm-hmm.
twisted tea barrette.
Yeah, this cast isn't that bad either. What a waste.
Everyone was good in it. Whomever was in it. Another, like a side character, one of the cops he's a cop in True Blood. He plays a construction worker in The Wire, and he played a cop on something. Oh, shit, I forgot what it was, but it's just he kind of always plays cop guys, and he did a good job too.
Are you talking
Somehow,
about Chris Bauer?
yeah, the guy with the skullet and the mustache.
Yeah. Yeah, he's good.
Yeah,
Like him.
he's always good. Like he's kind of just like that guy, that shows up as the partner in the cop, show or cop movie. But every time he's in it, he's good. He's also ageless. Like he was in The Wire so many years ago, and now he's still playing that role. Way to go, Chris Bauer, holding it down.
I forgot he was in The Wire.
Yeah, not a great season of The Wire, except for like the first episode when they show you what the crime is. With like the rest, they say the rest of the season is going to be based on the event, which is they find like a dozen girls in this shipping container dead, like hidden in this like secret compartment. Yeah.
Oh, fuck! I forgot about that. I need to rewatch The Wire.
Yeah, but that season, that's all the end.
Isn't
That's,
that with Littlefinger as the mayor?
yeah.
Oh yeah, that was.
Carcetti.
Yeah, that one. That was not a high point season.
Uh-uh.
Was that okay?
Yeah.
So was that one before Marlowe or after? No, Marlowe was until the end.
Yeah, I don't remember.
And you know what? Nobody can top fucking Avon Barksdale.
True.
He and Stringer Bell. Him and what's the other one? Weebay. Listen, those three. That was Chef's Kiss television. So good. Anyway, all right.
Did you
done?
say Marlowe? Did you mean Omar?
No, Marlowe was the guy after Avon
Oh.
as being like the big bad.
What about Stringer Bell, another iconic bad guy?
Yeah, Stringer Bell. Stringer Bell was he was
Idris.
yeah, Idris Elba before he was famous.
Yeah, he was really good. Well, I don't have anything else to add at this point. What about you?
No, nothing.
Well, before we wrap, thank you for listening. If you've gotten this far, thanks for sticking with us, babbling on about bad movies. Please give our website, check it out. Don't give it a follow. I don't know what I'm saying. LowerBitrate.com. You can find the Discord link there to join us for movie nights. Movie night on Friday and Monday coming up. All right, we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.